Rockhard, what's this looking like? I mean, these two lineups, they're all kinds of crazy.
Yeah, it is. I feel like they're gonna be. This is gonna be a huge slugfest, especially in the early game, with a lot of these heroes really capitalizing on magic damage and early game spikes with Bruno as well as the Diggy. So I feel like there's gonna be a lot of another possible Diggy, a feeding Diggy, possible feeding Diggy,
or
to
just
chase,
or just hyper diggy, dude.
or hyper Diggy. You know,
Like the Estes,
so many possibilities.
That's what it's looking like with the Estes. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 2, Signal Ultra versus Omega Esports. Welcome to the land of Dawn. For those of you who are lactose intolerant, I bid you a fair warning. This game is going to get real cheesy.
Hey.
All right? You have the Diggy, you have the Estes. On the other side, you have the Rafaela, and it's going to be... Hold up.
Oh, keep your eyes on the early game.
This is an interesting switch up. Look, Kekedan is playing the Lunox in mid, while Rafaela on Imba DJ is still there. I think it's a switch up. They pulled a double switch on us.
He's just providing vision so far, and the laning predictions are gonna go crazy.
And even the rolls, it's a jungle Tams.
I know.
It's a jungle Tams.
This is absolutely not what you expected. It's a lot of slows when you get the orange buff on the FAMs as well.
Yeah,
With-
you can... Solid bite. It's a solid bite.
So the early game is going to be great for Signal Ultra, for sure. Especially with the moment that you get Lunox Brilliance, when you get Chaos Darkening, it's going to go crazy. They got some crazy magic damage on their side, not to mention the bird damage from the FAMs.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Again, we did say this was going to be an interesting matchup, and that might have been an understatement. Looking at the laning here, nothing too crazy on the side of Omega. It is looking like a position 5 Diggy, played here by Hayes.
Classic.
While Curtis is sticking to his support role as the Estes. You know what? This is looking like a nightmare for Omega. I feel like with this lineup, they wanted to go really fast early on.
But they can't.
But they can't.
Exactly. There's just no way that you can, except for maybe Rhea farming up faster than going for the mid lane and trying to force a fight, but Signal Ultra, they cannot go near because of the sustain that Omega has around that area.
Yep, so again, the way that they played that draft, and then as soon as you load it in, that's the only time you're like, huh, it was so different from what we expected.
You can't predict this.
Yep, that may have been the case here. Keke not going down though. Early first blood, 2 minutes in. Turtle already up. Kenji, he smells blood. He wants to take down Imba DJ. Misses that disc. Misses the throw. And now Rhea pushing him away, popping the poisons. Kenji able to push them back. This is looking like a good turtle take for Omega. Relatively uncontested. That's what I'm talking about the jungle Tams. It's weird for that to come out of my mouth during an MPL broadcast. A jungle Tams. It's just so weird. Like, it's an all-in type of hero.
Yeah, there's just no way that you can do it safely and you can dive in efficiently, because the moment you get taken out, that's a big chunk of damage from Signal Ultra taken out already if you fail.
But again, it's a longer lasting damage.
It is.
It's essentially DPS versus burst at this point.
Yeah, it's weird to see a very tanky jungler. We haven't seen tanky jungler since like season 1, season 2 of mobile of MPL.
Yeah. Oh man, Kekedat here once more, popping the brilliance. Again, he does know how dangerous and how quickly a Bruno builds up early. And now Jano's coming from the back. Oh, he pops the Cotton Inferno. Now Curtisi uses the ult on the Estes. They survive, and that's what we're talking about. Down goes DJ. Kenji coming in with the rollout, with the Unite, and they get away with it. Early clock of destiny here for Toshi. 3 minutes, 26 seconds in. And Rockhard, that's what we were saying, right? Like, as times you have to go all in. If that fails, that's it. You have no outs.
Yeah, and they can't go all in because I think that I've been reading this map, right? I've been reading this draft, and Omega is the one who decides if they want to fight. If Signal wants to fight, they can't. Omega dictates when the fight will happen because they have the trigger. They have the skills to do it.
All the initiative, essentially.
Yeah.
The ball is in their court. Signal Ultra, their only chance is to go off a, stray rebound. For those
Exactly.
basketball fans. A stray rebound, and then that's when Janus can go dunk on 3 or 4 people. But then again, that's off of Signal's fault. That's off of Signal's mistake. And now, here's one thing that a Tams jungle does well. He's able to invade, able to cut in, and yes, successfully stealing the orange.
Yeah, get those steals early on, and you're not going to go low because of the minions. You're not going to go low because of jungle. But the problem is, it is a little slower than usual.
Yeah.
The takes are going to be slow.
Again, it's because Omega let him have it. Right now, Kenji popping the poison, stopping Janus in
there you go.
his tracks, and down goes the Tams. Down goes the jungler for Signal. 0 and 3. After the turtle take, Omega rotates right into mid. There's a nice chunky wave down bottom that Aqua Boy has to deal with. Rockhard, look, Signal's living on that side of the jungle now, that side of the map.
Yep. I feel bad for Janus though. I feel like he's being forced to go into weird situations because that's what he needs to do. He's the main tank of this team. Aside from obviously Rhea, who's stuck on the side lane most of the time.
Oh, Gengadon about to get blasted once more. Now they're going for the engaged blood. Oh, triggered by Toshi. He thought someone was going to go in. Rhea backs out. They go ahead and retreat. Again, the map now still belongs to Omega.
Yeah, the moment that Signal wants to fight, boom! The Wing of the Moon Goddess, and we back off.
Yeah.
Boom! You got the time journey, and they back off. There's just no way they can finish any engage they start with.
Yep, unless Omega drops the ball and essentially has some miscommunication. But yeah, as long as there's at least the Diggy and the Estes next to Hajizi, that's Curtis or Hayes, there's just no way. Now Imba DJ gonna get blasted here. Time's journey popped by Hayes. Down goes Imba, and from the back in comes Janus, popping the Cottoned Inferno, and he can't stand it! He can't stand it! He's at less than what? A quarter health, and he has to back out, take it out. Catches a majority of the there's the blazing duet by Aqua Boy, but he BMI's out anyways. That's a win for Omega, still 5-0, 6 minutes in.
Omega's got some disgusting sustain. Like, Hajizi's HP just jumps from 20% back to 70% in the blink of an eye because of the lineup that they have, because of the shielding of the Diggy, because of Estes just throwing all the heals onto Bruno, and Hajizi, there's been balls for days in this game. Balls for days.
Balls of cheese.
Balls of cheese all the way.
Queso de bola is what it's called over here. Queso de bola. Real quick, they're going to go for the last hurdle of the game.
Yep.
As you can see, Signal Ultra having difficulty maintaining map control as well, even in team fights. Look at this, 4,000 gold lead for the side of Omega. And Aqua Boy trying to catch a beat onto Toshi. Janus as well, and Kikidot in the wings, cutting the wave. This is the only thing they can do. They can't pick fights, so they're just going to look for windows of opportunity to farm and to stop the bleeding. That's going to be the last hurdle taken by Omega, and they're going to go for this push in mid. That's going to be the Electro final blow already used up. Rhea looking low. Oh no!
Oh man. Sacrifice his whole ultimate and his HP just to repel one wave. Imagine if there were more. Imagine if there were heroes from Omega who were standing by and waiting for it.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I feel bad watching this.
This is a slow burn. 7 minutes.
Slow burn, man.
30 seconds in. Yeah, again, Omega, they were going into this game thinking they'd go hyper, snowball Bruno, but they don't even have to. Right now, there goes Toshi, popping the O. They're right in the middle. Down goes Kekidot. Toshi gets him. Time Zerny making sure the fight continues as Omega assaults this tier 2 turret. The siege is on. Signal Ultra, it's not up to them, Rockhard. It's not up to them.
The decision making is all up to Omega. It's whether or not they can drop the ball or not. But apparently Omega, very good at keeping the ball on their court.
Yeah, they're holding on to it, not missing a beat. This turret is going to go down, not even 3 seconds. Don't hold your breath, Signal Ultra, because here comes Genji. Does not engage. It's a little too deep. And right now, all the waves are crashing in. Top, middle, bottom. It all belongs to Omega.
Turrets galore here for Omega. The goal lead is just ballooning here.
Oh no, tough bananas. Signal Ultra. I think we're looking for the meteor out here. We're looking for that one special team fight, that one call that makes Omega stay a little too long so that Janus can do what Janus wants to do. That weird Tams engage.
When does he go pop off though? I mean, where's Aqua Boy? What's happening to this guy? We haven't seen him actually engaged in quite a while. What items are we waiting for here? How? I'm pretty sure he already has Demon Hunter Sword and Golden Staff. I don't know what's up.
Oh, Lord here, first Lord of the game, 9 minutes in. It's relatively free. Again, here's one thing. Rockhard just brain blast Jimmy Neutron.
Right.
I think if Signal Ultra does this right, they could trick Omega into a free Lord unless this happens. Janos gets caught in. Oh, but Kenji, he's much softer than he thought he would be. But Lord here at less than a quarter health now. That's going to be a free take by Omega. This is what I was saying. I think if this was the other way around, if this was actually the false take on the Lord, then maybe Janos could have stolen it.
I think there could have been a possibility, but then again, that's also probably the reason why what Kenji was doing all around the other side of the map.
Right.
He just wanted to get vision. He didn't care if he died.
Right, he presented an alternative for Signal Ultra, a safer take. So I think Signal Ultra was thinking like, yeah, let's just do this.
They were so excited. They got a kill.
Yeah, one kill. Let's do that. It's safer than the Hail Mary play, than the Gambit on the Lord. I guess that's the mindset here for Signal Ultra, and it's not the wrong choice. It was the safer choice, but was it the best? Will that keep them in the game? We're about to find out. Lord marching down bottom. 5 members of Omega marching down mid, knocking on Signal Ultra's door. Here's the Blood Ode. Kenji goes in. There's the... Actually, you know what? He doesn't even pop the Puissance.
No need.
He doesn't care.
No need at all. I mean, there's going to be 2 lanes that they can push here. Mid lane looks like it's going to be close, but he fights.
Yep, right now that's going to be the Blood Ode from the back, but Aquaboy answers back with a blazing duet, and Rhea's going to fight it. Kenji takes him down, and also Impa DJ Janos goes down as well. Can't get that hanging on. He's going to be back in the base, and the base, speaking of, Signal Ultra is going to have to give this one up. 2-0, Omega sweeps.
This is strong, a strong opening here for week 3 by Omega. Probably one of the most one-sided games we've had so far in the season.
Yep, and a heavy-hearted start for Signal Ultra. Their debut